Tanya, and if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. So right away, let's get right into what this video is about. This is going to be a makeup tutorial I did using the new Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. This is what it came in. It came in the white box, and I'm sure you guys have seen reviews over reviews on YouTube already. So I'm really not gonna go into like an in-depth review. I just want to show you how it came. It came in this white box here with the silver Jaclyn Hill, and then it just has pictures of her on the back, and then also it just tells you why she's creating this palette. So going right into the palette, it did come with a card with all the names of the shadows on it, and then this is the palette itself here. It's pretty big, and then it says Morphe Jaclyn Hill in the back, and it says the Jaclyn Hill palette in the front. So like I said, you guys have probably seen this like a million times already, but so I just wanted to show you guys before I got into the tutorial. I know there's so many negative things going on about Jaclyn Hill's palette, so before I get into like how I feel about the palette, I just want to say I never like to bash any company. If I don't like a product, I will not talk about it on my channel, but I wouldn't intentionally go out to bash any person or company. It would just make so many things negative. If you came here to hear me talk bad about this palette, I am not going to do so. If I don't like a shade or I feel it's a little chalky, I will tell you guys in the video, but I am not about bashing anybody. I did watch Jaclyn Hill's video when she first launched the palette, and for somebody to put their hard-earned like blood, sweat, and tears into something and, you know, not know how it's going to be received, it's really difficult, and it's scary. So I feel like just because she's a bigger YouTuber, everybody is going to pull apart the product, the palette, the company, whatever it is. So that's what I'm not here for. I'm not here to bash anybody. I like the palette. I swatched it yesterday on my Snapchat, and the swatches were pretty pigmented. I do honestly feel like the names should have definitely been on the palette, and the only reason why is because in her video she goes in depth on why she chose each name. I felt like because each name meant something so important to her, I think the name should have definitely been on the palette. The fact that it doesn't have a mirror, I don't really care about, because I don't use mirrors in palettes anyway. I know a lot of people that do use their mirrors in the palettes. I know they wanted a mirror. I did go out of my comfort zone a little bit with this eye look. I normally stay true to my neutral shades. You guys probably know this already. I have a few tutorials where I have pops of color, but most of the time I like neutral. So I did want to challenge myself and do something a little bit more bright on my eyes today. And I know colors can be really intimidating to work with, but it's just makeup. It comes off. If you don't like the way your eye look came out, just take off the makeup and start over again. It does happen. It happens to me. It happens to everybody. So I did want you guys to know that I did do something a little bit different, and I wanted to change it up. And like I said before, I'm not here for the negative bullshit on my channel. This is Jaclyn Hill. We all know who she is. This is her palette that she created, so I'm gonna give her props. She created a really good palette. I don't see anything wrong with the palette, and a lot of people just making negative reviews and stuff. Maybe they just want to get their channel like ratings high, or they want to get more views. I don't know what it is, but I like the palette personally, and I didn't have any problem with it. So with that being said, guys, if you want to see how I got this look with this Jaclyn Hill palette, just keep watching. Guys, we are going to start with the face first, and I've already primed my face with this Too Faced Hangover RX primer. And then I'm just going to go in with a little bit of the Too Faced spray. I did receive this in PR yesterday. So it is the Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. I have not tried this. I don't know how good it is. I can't say anything about it right now, but I heard good things about it. So we're just going to try this and spray this on our face. Just like the foundation and the primer, it does say that it's infused with coconut water, which I love. It does smell really good. But yeah, I'm excited to try this. I feel like this is something that's definitely been on my list to try. So that works really nice. You can also put it on underneath makeup. You can put it on top of makeup. Use it throughout the day just as a makeup refresher. So yeah, so we're gonna get in with the foundation next. So I'm gonna go in with my damp beauty blender, and I am going in with this Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. Mine's is in, what is this? Mine's is in warm beige. So now I'm just going to go in with my concealer, and I'm using my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I'm using the shade Porcelain. So guys, I am going to be using this new Too Faced Born This Way setting powder. I just received this as well, and this video, no, is not sponsored by Too Faced, but I did receive these in PR, and I wanted to try them out on camera for you guys. So this is the Born This Way, and it says erythral. I'm not gonna say that correctly. I'm really not. So let's just move on. I really like this packaging. It looks exactly like the Born This Way foundation packaging. It has like the black top on top, and then it says like Too Faced right here. So I'm going to open this up. This is the first time I am using this, so we are going to see how this works, and it's gonna take me about like 5 minutes to open this up. So it has like this plastic right here, and then I'm just going to pour that powder in the top. Just use it on my concealer. So let's see. Oh, okay. I honestly like the fact that they have this here, because you can easily close it, and if it spills over like that, the powder doesn't get all in this top. Yeah, so we're just gonna see how that works. I promise I don't have any more Too Faced stuff to show you guys. And I'm actually going to be taking my Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. This is an older product for me because I've used it a ton, but I feel like I'm never making a dent to it, just like a slight dent, but I like it because it's really warm on the cheeks. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna wipe that powder off. And I'm going to go in with this Sephora blush palette. I just got this as well. This is pretty new. So I'm thinking, let me throw that out. I'm thinking of taking something like really peachy. Maybe this shade right here. I'm not sure how it's going to look on my cheeks. But let's see. That's like more of a peach shade. Does it have a name? No, no name. But taking more of that peach shade. Okay, so now that I went a little ham with blush and bronzer, I'm just going to take my MAC Studio Fix, and we're just going to blend that all in. Where's that big brush? And I'm still going to use the same fluffy brush I used before. So now guys, going into the eyes, obviously we're using the Jaclyn Hill palette. It did come with the card like I showed you guys in the beginning. So I have the palette right next to me, and I am going to set the card up right next to me also, because I want to just make sure I tell you guys exactly the names of the shades that I'm going to be using. And I'm also going to pull you guys in a little bit closer. You guys already know I already did my eyebrows, so got that out of the way. So I'm just going to pull you guys in a little closer now. Okay, so now that you guys are in closer, I am going to start off obviously with my transition shade. So I think I'm going to use the shade Butter as my transition shade, and I'm just taking my MAC 224 brush. And I'm actually switching my brush to my e.l.f. brush because I don't know, for some reason I love this brush. I want to get a couple of more of them. Yeah, I want to get a few more of these brushes because they're so good. I have like 2, but I think I want to get like 4 of them because I'm constantly finding myself like cleaning this brush all the time. If you guys heard that noise, that was the AC coming on. So I find that the shadow, this one at least, blends out really nicely. Like, I don't have anything bad to say, at least about that shadow. It blends it out really nicely. It's not chalky, patchy, or anything. When I swatched these on Snapchat on my fingers, they were super pigmented. So now the test is the eyelid. So I think the next shadow I'm gonna go in with is going to be, I think it's going to be Roxanne. And I actually really want to go in with the purple shade called Royalty. It's like freaking calling my name, that purple. So I'm not sure if I want to do purple or teal. I don't know. And then there's that green, that, what's the name of the green? The green is called Diva. So Diva is really pretty as well. So I might, I know you guys are like, where are you going with this? Because you just put like more of brown tones, but I always love to put warm tones in my transition. It's something that I always do all the time. Even if I'm going in with color, I'll still do that. I am a little nervous about this, I'm not gonna lie. When you're working with colors, you just want to make sure they look really nice. And I know working with colors is really intimidating, but it's only makeup, so if we mess up, we just have to take it off. But in my case, I already did my whole face, so that might be bad. But I'm just gonna place Jada in my crease as well. So I noticed that is a little harder to blend. Let me just try to build it up a little bit more. Okay, so it's getting better as you build it up. The pigmentation is there, it just was a little harder to blend, but I know that happens a lot with darker shades. It tends to happen a lot. So it is blending out nicely now. I feel like it just had to be like a little bit more. I feel like we just had to build it up just a little bit more, but now it seems like it's doing okay. And then I'm going to take Roxanne again and just put that right on top of the green shade. I'm going to use the shade Jazz in the palette, and I'm going to take a clean brush, and this is more like on a red kind of burgundy brick color, and I'm just going to smoke it out on the outer corner. On the lid, I'm going to go in with Royalty on the lid. That's the purple shade. I think I'm going to take the shade in Light, and I'm going to put that on my brow bone. So I'm just going to take my Tarte Tarte's Clay Gel, and I'm going to do my winged liner. So now I'm just going to throw my lashes on real quick. Now for the bottom lash, I think I'm going to smoke it out with this Milani liquid eye pencil. This one is in, what is this? This one is in Aqua, because I really want to use that teal and I want to brighten up the look just a little bit. Taking a little bit of that shade Jada, I'm just going to smoke it out just a little bit more on the lower lash. And then I'm just going to hit the inner corner of my eyes with Beam. Now I'm just going to take a little mascara to my lower lashes. Honestly guys, I just want to keep it really simple on the lips. I'm going to go in with MAC Strip Down Liner. And then I'm going to take Buxom's White Russian lipstick. This has been my absolute favorite lipstick for the past couple of days. I forgot what lipstick felt like on the lips. It feels like really nice. It's not like a liquid matte or anything, but it stays on pretty good throughout the day, and I love the shade. It's like a pinky nude shade. I almost forgot to put highlight on, like that's crazy. So I'm gonna go in with this Ofra Cosmetics Rodeo Drive, and I can't believe I almost forgot highlight. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. I just want to put that out there as well. Sometimes I don't always say thank you, but I really want to say thank you so much to all the people who watch, who comment. I know who you guys are, and I really truly appreciate it. If you guys recreate this look on Instagram, don't forget to tag me. And like I said before in the beginning of this video, I really don't have anything negative to say about this palette. I really like it, and I'm glad that I bought it. And yeah guys, so that is it. So don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I really appreciate it. You guys know this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.